Welcome, everyone. This is Tabitha, Haystack Creations, playing with playing cards. I have in my group, Haystack's Crafty Corner, I have a little event series kind of thing going on right now, and I just started it. And I want to do it for like a 52-week thing, but what I'm wanting to do is it's a TPAY. That means tag person above you. And come join the group and get in on this fun little swap thing. But anyway, what we're doing is we're just going to alter cards. I thought about maybe doing, every once in a while having a prop or a theme or something. But starting out, because I'm new at cards myself, and starting out, I want to just alter a playing card. The creator's choice. There is no theme, there is no prompt at the moment. Maybe later on, as we get going and go on down the road, and later on in the year, maybe I throw in a prompt or I throw in, a theme or something like that. But for now, I'm learning, and I don't know how many of you guys are learning, but I am just having fun just doing them my way, just doing them my way. And here's some that I've done. And of course, I was inspired by Sanuki Arts. She is wonderful at, this. And by all means, you guys need to go over and check her page out, 'cause she's awesome with mixed media. But anyway, here is some that I have already done. And I thought that I would hop on here and make one with you guys for some inspiration, because we can do these any way we want to do them. Any materials, anything, any way that we want to do it. So I do have some cards that I have already done up, like for bases, like the base part of it, like this right here. So I've done some, no, not that, like that, like that. These here I'm trying are mess ups, but I'm going to use them somehow, some way. And then maybe something like that, like a stripped with collage or something. But I thought I'd do one from scratch, that way you guys can see it. And I'm thinking I might be able to get one of these little stamps. I stamped this paper, and I thought about putting it on the back for like a journaling spot or something. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep that out. I might be able to. I might do that. Um, these cards that I've got, they're not a full deck. They're like mismatched and everything like that. But like I said, this isn't a full deck challenge. This is just 52 cards. So we'll be doing it, every week of the year. And yeah. So it doesn't matter if you have a full deck or not, long as it's a playing card, and just the regular size playing cards. I don't know, just a playing card. It doesn't even have to be just a playing card, okay? So it doesn't matter if you want a great big playing card, if you want a little, an average size playing card, just as long as it's a playing card. Because I know some of them that have the decorative backs are a little smaller than a regular playing card, but that's okay. Hey, it's all good. So what I'm first going to do is I need to um, gloss this up first, I think. No, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to see. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to ink around the edges a little bit. And I think I might collage, use some of my scraps that I've got going on over here, because I've got a lot. And I think I might use some of them and put that. Look at that. There was a piece of wallpaper. I might be able to cut some of that out and put it on there. Let's see what we can do. Let's put that down for a minute and let's try that. Let's see if we can cut out some of these little flyers. And we'll put that on our card. We'll put it down first, because we can always draw around it and doodle on the card. And then whenever you put your napkin or your sewing paper or whatever it is on there, it might kind of cool. That's what I did with that one, that very first one you seen. I did it this way. So I'm just going to kind of, fussy cut a little bit around it. And see what I can do here. Let's just see what we can do with playing. Let's see how we got going here. Okay, so we can cut this part off and get rid of that. And we just keep this flower here. I don't even have to have that green, I don't think. Let's see what we got going here. So I think I'm wanting it more on the top, because I can take this little flower and we'll use it on the outside of the pocket. Yeah. So we'll use this one. Put that up there. This one can be on our pocket down here somewhere. So we'll set that aside too. Ooh, it might go on the back there. I don't know. We shall see. I just don't know. And that is a lot of how I craft. I start out with an idea and then it changes halfway in between. Or toward the end, I completely have something different. Just like this one. Okay. It's going to go there. But I'm going to get some papers down first. Let's see what we got here. See if I can find something different. That would go with that. That would make go with that. Okay. And I'm just going to rip up papers and just glue them down. And I like to keep my hearts, my cards, I like to keep them showing. That way you know it's a card. At least one corner. That way you can see that it's a card, and not be mistaken for our ATC card. But yeah, I like to make sure that some part of my cards are showing. So that is how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one down first. And all I'm going to do is kind of just like taking my scraps and just collage however it is I want to do it. And I'm just going to start with this because I don't know what I got going here. And I think I'm going to take this. And maybe put it up here. Yes, I do think so. Let's see how I left the little card thing showing. I just like that. And then I need something darker right here. Go up there. And put that right there so it shows my little heart, which this right here will probably be covered up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But just in case it don't, I've got that there. And I've got to have a little bit of a book page. Kind of hooked on book pages. But I think I might take some of this music note, this music hymnal, and take a little bit of this, the music part, and put it on my card. It might look pretty cool. And I think I'm just going to go right straight across. Right straight across. That worked out pretty cool. Pretty good. Okay, let's trim this up. Here we go. So see, now we've got a little collaged card. I used my scraps, so I'm kind of getting rid of my scraps too. So that worked out pretty good. And then I don't know if I'm going to use this yellow flower or not. I don't know how well he's going to work on there. He might brighten up because once I put this one paper on it, it's going to dull it down. It's going to dull down a little bit. And, you know, I think I might. I think I kind of like it. But I think I'm going to put it right in the middle because I am going to have a pocket on here. So, that being said, let me get some glue on it. And we'll just put him right on up here. I'll probably put him in a little catty corner. I think I'm just going to do him just like that because we will have a pocket. Okay, move this out of the way. It's kind of sticky. Because now I'm just going to take my marker and I'm just going to go around and highlight some areas. Kind of make some darker, you know, in some spots. You don't have to, but I just want to. And this is just a fine tip Sharpie, is all it is. And you can use any color. I just chose black. Get glue on it, and she don't want to write good. And probably do a little bit of tracing inside the flower, maybe around the flower to kind of outline some of it. Because when I put this one paper on, you'll see it kind of balances it out. And then you'll see. You shall see. Gotta get those leaves too. You see? Just kind of draw it around it a little bit. I don't know how. So all I did was kind of like draw around the flower a little bit with the black Sharpie. And I'm going to outline some of this where I made my tears. It's down here you won't see much because the pocket will be over it. So more so up in here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to take my brush and I'm going to put some, this right here that I used is handmade. It's the, handmade gesso. So it doesn't have that shine like what Mod Podge has, but use whatever it is you want to use. This is what I chose. And I like it because it doesn't have that shine. Once it dries, you don't see all that. And now I'm just going to take some pattern paper. And yes, I got my paintbrush in my mouth. And I'm just going to start adding it here and there. And I like to take pieces because I like to overlap them a little bit. And this kind of like dulls down some of your color. That's why whenever you put that Sharpie on there, it kind of pulls a different little effect in there. It does. So I'm going to use some of this. And I go right over that Q or the number of your card. I even do over that because that pulls a little vintage look in it, I think. So it pulls a little vintage look. And let's see here. Get some more going. I don't want the line on this one. Okay, so Ugh, sticking to my fingers. So I'm just kind of piecing it together. You can take one piece and put down, but I like the way some of it overlaps and it makes it kind of darker in some spots. And you'll see whenever when I dry it. And down here, I'm not going to worry about putting any because I'm going to have my pocket. So put that there, and then let's zap it here with the heat gun and blow it dry. See how it's not shiny? And if I use Mod Podge, I don't care if it's the matte Mod Podge or not, I still get shiny and it aggravates me. And I try. Sometimes I do use it. I have to admit, sometimes I do. And I'm just going to tear this little paper off. And then I go back and kind of trim up a little bit if I want to. That's not all the way dry, so we have to dry some more. Sticking to my fingers. Okay. But see, I love the way that right there is showing. So I don't know. I might not put a pocket on it. Who knows? No, I think I want a pocket. There's that. Now I'm just going to pull this. Then I'm just going to go back and trim my little pieces there. Smash down. Yep, I like that so far. Now let's get some ink and ink up my corners. This is so much fun. I love doing these, and I have so many cards. Went to my mother-in-law's, and we had went to a Goodwill up there, and of course, she lives in Shoals, Indiana, and she's close to French Lick, where the big casino is and everything, and the hotel and all that kind of stuff. But we went up there, and when I went in the Goodwill, they had like baggy full of these playing cards, and of course, I picked them up. So now I've got tons of playing cards, and I needed to find a reason to use them, and now I do. I had seen Sanuki art, and she was doing these cards, and I just kind of fell in love with them. And here I am. Here I am. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I want to ink this little joker here up. We're not going to put the tissue or the pattern paper over this little card or this little flower. And he's going to just go right down there, and I'm going to find something to do a pocket with. I'm sure I have another piece of vellum somewhere in my scrap bucket here. If not, I will use a piece of paper. And I'm thinking I got some more. I'm sure of it. Maybe. Yeah, here's a piece. Little pieces that I use. I try not to throw them away. And we'll make a pocket out of vellum. And I kind of like the torn pockets. So I like it kind of torn this way. Let's see. Hold it up here. But I do. I like the torn look. So I'll do that. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to ink around it a little bit. And I'll glue it down with some Fabri-Tac. Or whatever glue you want to use. I'm going to put that there. Like that. And let's get some glue on it. Uh-oh. A lot there. Let's glue our little pocket on. Okay. I need a Right. There we go. And I think on this one, I think I might put a stamp on it. What do y'all think? Put a stamp up here maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Let's just see right there. Whoops. Right there. Kind of faded a little bit. Let me see. There we go. Have a little stamp up there. And let's see. This here, we shall put him here, and we will have some of this stuff right here behind it. I like it. This is one of my Goodwill finds. I was so happy when I found it. I love it. I love it. And I don't want it real huge, but I can cut that off. So I'm going to stick me some fabric tack there. Put that there. And see what we got hanging off. Huh? I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to leave it just like that. And then, I don't know if I do. I think I'm going to use it. I'm going to talk myself out of it if I don't. But I might add a butterfly. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on this and get it glued down. Get that glued down. And let's find a butterfly for it. We don't need a huge one. Not a huge butterfly. But we need one that is darker than that. And I don't really want pink. He's too big. He might work. Now I wonder if I could put a little pink one in the middle of him. Double it. No. Nope. There are a lot of butterflies in here. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. Well, I know I got some in a shape that I want. Those are pretty, but they're just not a shape. I want this shape. Oh, wait. I think we might have it. I just think we might. I think I might put him right there. Huh. There we go. See? See how that works? I know you guys do that too. I'm not going to put it on that little thing there because I'd like to have his little wings to be raising or roll up, not glued down. Huh. I leave it alone. It'll stick. I want him like that. Okay. Now let's find butterfly card. Okay. Let's get something to put on the inside of that pocket. Some photos. Oh, how sweet. I love vintage photos. They make everything look so cool. How cool is that? Yeah, yeah. And I'm thinking with this one, maybe I put a little button up at the top because I'm not digging all that. It's not going like I wanted it to. But I can keep. These are just some little pieces that I have. And maybe I can put a button up here. Put that in the corner. Maybe we'll do that because I'm not liking that right there. I like the stamp, but I'm not liking that spot right there. And crinkle this up some. Stick us a button on it. How vintagey would that be? Be fun. Maybe if I can get this to stick. Everything's sticking to my fingers. Okay. Now let's cover it up with the button. And we are going to go. Let's see what we can find. Oh, I got all kinds of buttons in here, guys. All kinds. So let's see what we can find. That's got big holes. So if we did that, we'd have to put some thread in it. We'd have to put some thread in it. Maybe a clear button. I'm kind of liking that one. It's more subtle. Yep, go with this one. We'll just go with that one. And I need to get some floss here and put me some string in there. And the holes are big enough, I probably can go right down in there without a needle. I say that. There it goes. I thought so. I'm going to put it over to this other side. And I will tie a knot and clip it off. Tie a knot and clip it off. There we go. I'm going to get some hot glue for this. Stick us a little dab of hot glue. And put that right there. Let's trim this off just a little bit more. I don't want them that long. There we go. Let's get our marker. And let me make some little lines. The marker's about dead. Go down here too. Parts that you see. And make some little slipples there. There we go. And this needs to have a little bit more something around it. Still a little plain. So we just need to go a little darker. But I love that. What's it called? Sephora? Is that what it's called? Okay. So stick that in there. Let's bling up our butterfly. And we have us an altered card, guys. See? And you can still see that it's a card. And that's what I like. And you can still see some of it peeking down here. But I want to put a little bit of bling. I found I found the strip. And ever since I found it, everything has these diamonds on it, okay? So this one would take 4. So I have used them like you wouldn't believe. And I like to put hot glue down it. Holds it better. A little bling. This one's not going to get a word, but I think it's fine just like that. How cute! Isn't that cute? It smashes down to where it'll slide down in a pocket. Little, so those won't get in the way. But how cute. Okay, I'm going to take and I'm going to punch my hoe. Well, first, wait. We're not done. We're not done. Remember? I wanted to glue this on the back so it could be a writing card. So I want to put that on the back. It's already inked up and I've already cut it out. But it was some scraps and I stamped on it with the stamp that I had. And I'm going to put that there just like that. Now I got a journaling card, huh? An altered card that you can write on. So there we go. So there's that. There's that. Now I can punch my hoe. Get in here and punch my hoe right there. So there we go. All right. So there is another one. How cute. I love them. I love them. I love them. Love them. Well, I hope you guys will head over to Haystack's Crafty Corner and sign up for this fun little event that is going on. This TPAY for just altered cards throughout the year. They're, yeah. So I'm new at it, but I am loving decorating them. And how fun will it be to get a card from someone else and have it on your ring? Or, whoops, I got stuck. Oh, have it on your ring and have 52 of them from different, from different people, and they all be something different. That way, yeah, you might have some from a couple of people that send them that you got partnered with. And these right here is where I sold on them and right there. But I'm going to go back and put these right here on them so it covers it up. Because I do like to sew. But anyway, so here we go, guys. It'll be fun to collect different ones from different, members to go back and look at for inspiration. Like if you're like, oh, I love the way they did that card, and you flip it over and it's got their name and year that they sent it. Hey, there we go. Inspiration, guys. Inspiration is what it's all about. So, okay, you guys have fun. Happy crafting. And I hope this did bring a little bit of inspiration. Okay, I will talk to you later. Happy crafting.